Okay, joining us today is Northeastern State women's basketball coach Randy Gipson. Coach, just give us your outlook for the 2013-14 season.
Well, we have a lot of question marks. It's really a good question as to what our outlook should be. We lost some really key players. The three seniors that we had last year dominated our stat line, both in scoring, rebounding, steals, assists, all across the board. So we have a lot of new faces in our program this year. We have people that maybe had more secondary type roles last year that will need to step up into taking over a lot of the production that we lost, and so we're just working on answering those questions right now with early practices here. I see a group that's eager and is working hard, but we have a long way to go to, I think, really be a competitive team in this league.
Well, speaking of that, what will your team need to do to be competitive in the MIAA this year?
Well, I think a big thing playing in this league is just developing the grit and toughness that's required. Is just the teams in this league are very physical, and they play the game a tough brand of basketball as far as getting in the paint and being physical, and you just have to be ready to play hard all the time. And with young players playing with taking high school kids and especially, I think, and getting them to develop the intensity that they have to play in this league is always a challenge. So, those are some of the things that we're looking at. But, we feel like we have some ability in the camp, but we just have to work to develop the unity as a team and just the overall mental toughness to be able to play 40 minutes a night, one possession at a time, over a long haul this season.
Now, you guys are entering your second year in the MIAA. You've played a lot of the teams in the conference historically. What's one thing that you didn't know about the conference as a whole that you might not have known going into the last year?
Oh, I think the competitive grind of it is just that, where you're playing night in and night out, and you go week after week of playing against teams that are very well coached and are very physical teams, and just have talented players, and there's just no let up. I think that's probably the biggest difference. You just you have to work really hard to be prepared, and it's a 7-day-a-week situation where, as coaches, you really have to stay physical, or stay. As coaches, you have to really maintain the concentration, and the players have to work off of that as well. So that's probably the big thing. But college basketball, it's just the nature of it. Not only in our league, but there are other throughout the region. This is just a really good area for Division II basketball, and it's a challenge every night.
It's a new era for Riverhawk basketball. We're opening the new event center, a $16 million facility. Just touch on that a little bit.
Well, we're excited about it. I think, everyone knows we've been in a dated facility, and one that we've certainly enjoyed playing in. And I think maybe sometimes some of our opponents haven't enjoyed playing here just because of the nearness that the fans have to the court and the teams and so forth. But I think it's a chance for us to move forward, and it's very good for our program. It's very good for our university to have a state-of-the-art facility like we're going to have, and there are a lot of amenities that we will certainly enjoy in terms of office space and locker rooms and just a number of things that I think are going to make it a really positive thing for our fans and our coaches, our players, and anybody that would come here and visit.
All right, Coach Randy Gipson, thanks for joining us.